and you're watching Dreams Books Courage. And as you just saw, I am brewing me a cup of tea, and I just lit my candle because I'm getting ready to read before I go to bed. So I'm just trying to relax myself since it was hard for me to go to bed last night. So I woke up late this morning, and so I just did not have as much time to read today as I wanted to. So I will quickly update you guys on what's been happening since I filmed the last clip of the last vlog. So of course I edited that vlog and uploaded it, which took about 2.5 hours, and as you can probably tell, I also showered, and then I watched the newest episode of Shadowhunters. I'd love to know what you guys are thinking about that show right now because it is just so crazy. The show itself looks a lot better, but it is just so off from the original books. But anyways, then I played some Overwatch, and now I'm getting ready for bed. But before bed, I just want to read a little bit. So I am currently on page 40 of Confess. So I'm going to try and read as much as I can in about like 30 minutes or so. I'm not going to be able to read that much because I do know that I need to go to sleep earlier, but I will update you guys on my progress before I go to sleep. So I told you that I would read about 30 minutes, and I think I read a little bit over that because I just wanted to keep reading more. I'm really enjoying Confess right now. I made it to page 69 and I started on page 40, so that's about 29 pages, which is really good, and I'm really enjoying this, so I'm probably going to try and finish it up tomorrow, but I don't know if that's going to happen. I have 6 more hours on the audiobook, so I definitely could do it. I just don't know if I'm going to have enough time, but we will just have to see what happens. But anyways, now I'm really enjoying it. Although it started out sad, now I'm like addicted to the story. And I just want to keep on reading it and like see what happens because there are definitely some things about both of the characters that you don't really know, and I just like really want to find out what their secrets are and everything. And so I'm really enjoying the story. Although some of the sentences make me laugh, I overall really enjoy the writing. So I'm glad that I can end tonight on a good note with my reading, and I will see you guys in the morning. Hey guys, as you can see, I am starting my reading quite late in the day, and that's due to a few reasons. I have just been feeling overwhelmed lately with a lot of stuff in my life, which doesn't mean it's bad at all. I just have a lot of stuff going on, and I felt very overwhelmed today, so I just didn't feel like reading, and I didn't feel like vlogging, so that's why a video did not go up yesterday. Plus, I'm personally not a big fan of the video challenge for today. I think it's a lot of fun to watch people do this video challenge, but I'm just not personally a big fan of doing it myself, and I just didn't want to put any more pressure on myself today, so that's why you haven't seen very much of me. But now it is nighttime, and I'm very excited to get back into Confess because I was loving it so much last night when I stopped reading it, and so I'm super excited to see where it goes from here and how the romance develops and everything about that. So I'm currently just sitting in the living room drinking some LaCroix sparkling water, the tangerine type, which isn't like the best thing in the world, but it's definitely better for you than soda. So I'm trying to replace these with soda. Definitely tell me down below if you also like these, because although I didn't really like it at first, it's definitely an acquired taste and I'm kind of enjoying it now. But anyways, it's definitely time to get back into this novel. Hey guys, so I've surprisingly been reading this entire time and I'm actually going to sleep a lot earlier than I have been, which is fine since I have done a lot of reading and definitely more than I thought I would, but I'm really enjoying Confess. It's like every chapter I just want to like keep reading the next chapter. I started on page 69 and I ended up on page 131, so I read a total of 62 pages, which is definitely quite a lot for me, and so I'm so proud of myself that I read for such a long amount of time. Because in the recent few months, I just like haven't been able to read over an hour. So it's been really nice to like just pick up this book and just want to keep on reading it. And that's definitely making me think that I'm going to be like completely out of my reading slump, hopefully by next month, because I just haven't really felt like picking anything up. So I'm definitely very happy with where I am right now in this novel, and I'm hopefully going to be finishing it within the next couple of days. But I do know that I'm going to be hanging out with some friends this weekend, so I'm not sure that's going to happen. But either way, I'm very happy with my progress right now, and I will see you guys in the morning. Good morning guys, I actually woke up at a decent time today so I can actually do some morning reading of Confess, which I'm very happy about because I'm just loving this novel so much. It's just such a fun read so far, and I think that's really what I've been needing in my life, is just like a fun, quick read. It's not like too deep or anything. And I have some coffee, so I'm ready to get back into reading. Lunchtime now, so I'm going to be taking a break from reading, but I managed to read about 20 pages of Confess, which I'm super happy about, and I'm just so surprised about what just happened in this book. Obviously I won't spoil it for you guys, but I'm honestly like shocked because I didn't think what happened would happen. It was just a really unexpected moment, but this book really keeps me hooked because it just keeps surprising me with new things. And I'm about halfway through with it now, so I'm very happy with reading this one. And every time I read it, I just don't want to put it down because it's just so interesting. But it is lunchtime and I'm super hungry. Here's my cat Nyx. Nyx, you haven't been in my vlogs. Hey cutie. What are you doing, Nyxy cat? Nyx. But anyways, I think I'm going to go and heat up some leftover pizza. Hey guys, it is now Thursday night and I just haven't really felt like reading today, so I just wasn't reading that much. Like I told you guys earlier in this vlog, I've just been feeling overwhelmed lately and I've had to do quite a bit of work stuff. I actually have to drive to Dallas tomorrow and go to a meeting for my job. So I have a lot of stuff going on and I've just been feeling overwhelmed, but it should be a lot better this weekend. But anyways, that's just why I haven't been vlogging as much. And along with that, I just haven't felt like editing and I haven't really had time to anyways. But I definitely don't think that a combined vlog is the worst thing in the world. So hopefully I will be editing this footage tomorrow. But anyways, tonight I'm excited to get back into Confess by Colleen Hoover. I have about 4 hours of the audiobook left, so I'm hoping I can finish like an hour and a half tonight and finish the rest tomorrow. We'll just have to see what happens because I do have a busy day tomorrow, but I will definitely be finishing at least one book by the end of BookTube-A-Thon. I'm gonna go ahead and go back to reading and I'll update you guys on my progress later. Go to sleep. I read a total of like 35 pages. I started on page 149 and I ended on page 185. So I'm very happy with my progress. I only have 3 hours left, so I'm either going to be finishing this one either tomorrow or Saturday. I'm really enjoying this narrative overall. There are definitely some quite frustrating characters and situations as well, but I think it's a very realistic story actually, and I thought there would be more insta-love, but I'm not really getting that from this, which is really great. I have no idea how this plot is going to resolve itself, but I'm definitely looking forward to seeing how this all turns out. But for now, it's time for me to go sleep, so I'll see you guys tomorrow. Hey guys, I cannot believe it's already day 5 of the BookTube-A-Thon, so there's only 3 days left counting today, and I feel like it's gone by so fast, and I haven't really read as much as I was hoping I would, but I am happy with the amount that I have read so far. I have not been able to read all day. I had to go to Dallas today and run some other chores. As you can probably tell, I finally put some makeup on and did my hair, so I feel pretty accomplished for today. Anyways, although it's already nighttime, I've decided that I want to go outside and read, although I'm probably not going to complete the challenge of reading an entire book outside. I still at least want to read outside some this week, and so hopefully mosquitoes won't be too bad. I do have a mosquito candle, so I'm just hoping for the best. But anyways, once again, I am picking up Confess by Colleen Hoover, and I'm just really enjoying this book. I'm over halfway done. I'm on page 185 out of 308, so I only have about 100 pages or so left. And I don't know how this is going to end up, but I'm so excited for the ending, and I am definitely very ready to go ahead and pick this one back up. So hopefully reading outside will go well for me. If not, then I'm definitely going to come back in here and sit in my reading chair. But now it is time to get back to reading. As you can probably tell, I have not been reading for that long because it is so hot outside. I did not think it would be this hot at like 10 o'clock, but it is 90 degrees outside, which honestly is not that surprising for Texas, but I decided to take a chance. But the high today was 103 degrees, so I guess I shouldn't have been hoping for too much. But anyways, now I am back inside. I started on page 185 and I got to page like 199, and now I'm at part 2. As you can see, I do not have like that much left of the novel, thankfully. Not that I'm not enjoying it, I'm just happy that I'm getting through it pretty quickly. I am really enjoying Confess, but some of the characters are just so frustrating. I just feel like it would be easier if they just said certain things sometimes, and so that's just so frustrating. But I'm hoping that everything will be resolved by the end, and I'm assuming it will be since this is a new adult romance. And although I haven't really read very many new adult romances, I'm assuming that many of them have a happy ending. Also, our little kitty's here. Hey, Nixie cat. What you doing, Nix? That's my cat, Nix. But anyways, I am done reading for the time being. I'm just so tired from everything that I had to do today, but I will definitely continue reading right before I go to sleep, so I will check in with you guys later. Hey guys, it is now day 6 of the BookTube-A-Thon, and I don't know how, it just feels like it flew by, and it flew by way too quickly because I have not done as much reading as I was hoping to, but that is completely fine because I really do think that I'm going to be finishing Confess during the BookTube-A-Thon. I only have about 3 hours left, I think, so it shouldn't be too hard to do. I feel like my allergies are kind of acting up today, and so I'm just feeling drowsy, my nose feels kind of stuffy, that sort of thing. So I really do not feel like doing very much today, but I do plan on reading quite a bit. I just want a lazy Saturday, but I do know that I need to do a few chores, and I also need to edit this video because I know it's probably going to be super long. I might have to split it up a little bit. But anyways, I thought I might give you guys an update on how the BookTube-A-Thon is going. I'm currently on page 199 of Confess by Colleen Hoover, so I only have like about 100 pages left of this, which I definitely think I can finish during BookTube-A-Thon, as I said. And then if I do finish that and I still feel like reading, then I'm going to be picking back up The Bad Beginning, which is the first novel in a series of unfortunate events by Lemony Snicket. As I said at the beginning of BookTube-A-Thon, I only have like 30 pages left of this, and I don't think I should pick up another book because I don't think I would be able to finish it during the BookTube-A-Thon, so instead I'm going to be picking this one back up. But anyways, that is it for my update for right now. I just want to go ahead and pick Confess back up, so that's what I'm going to be doing right now. I'm not going to be reading for very long, maybe like 30 minutes, but I am looking forward to diving back into this story. So So I read about 20 pages of Confess. I'm feeling so drowsy right now. I don't know what's in the air right now, but it is definitely making me drowsy. So I'm gonna go make me some Emergency. Although I'm really enjoying this book still, it's just so frustrating, like some of the characters and their choices. And it's also just really sad. This novel also deals with like drug abuse and depression, so there are a lot of hard-hitting topics and very sad topics, so it's just kind of in that part of the novel. I'm hoping things get a lot better for the characters. I mean, there's less than 100 pages left, so I'm really hoping this works out really well for all of them, but I hope it's not just like one of those conclusions where it just seems like everything just magically ties together. But we'll just have to see, but I'm still really enjoying this. Hey guys, as you can see, I have changed location once again. I am now in bed and I'm feeling a bit better and less drowsy. I'm drinking some Dr. Pepper now, so hopefully that is also helping me feel less drowsy, and I took some Emergency earlier as you saw in the last clip. So overall, I'm just feeling better, but I just felt like reading in bed, so that's what I'm going to be doing right now. Once again, of course, I'm picking up Confess, and I'm hoping that I will soon get to a happier part. It's not that I just can't deal with sad parts, but who doesn't like happier parts more? I'm sure some people do, but personally, I just want to read about something happy right now. But anyways, right now, I just want to knock out like a couple of chapters or so of Confess, so that's what I'm about to do. So I wasn't able to update you guys right after I finished reading because my memory card ran out of memory, so I had to like go and, you know, export the footage. But anyways, now it is later and I'm planning on reading Confess again. The only thing that I'm really not liking about this book is that there's like a weird love triangle, but it's not really a love triangle. I don't even know how to explain it without like spoiling it. It's not like a huge deal, but it's just a very annoying love triangle that really doesn't even need to exist. But I don't want to spoil you guys for anything. Anyways, I'm about to go outside and read this book again. As I did yesterday, I went outside a little bit whenever it was pretty dark because then it is not as hot outside, and I do live in Texas, so it's hot like all the time in the summer. Yesterday it was 90 degrees when I went outside. Today it is only 85 degrees with a high of 99 today. So maybe I can brave it a little bit longer today of staying outside and reading, but we'll just have to see. I'll check in with you guys after I come back inside. Hey guys, so I just got done reading outside and I was able to stay out a bit longer than I was last time, which was really nice. Anyways, I made it to page 265 of Confess, so I only have about 40 pages left. So I'm really hoping that I'll be able to finish this tonight, but definitely no promises on that. But I think I will be able to, since there really is not that much left, maybe like about an hour or so of the audiobook. And I am really enjoying this book still. There was definitely like a very difficult moment within the past couple of chapters that I just read. And it was quite hard to read because someone sexually assaulted someone else. I'm actually pleasantly surprised that Colleen Hoover handled that so well in this novel, because I've just heard so many bad things about November 9 and how she handled it in that novel. But in this novel, it seemed like she handled it very well. So I'm just confused about like the reasoning behind why it was written so differently between Confess and November 9. Since as of right now, I think those were her last 2 published works. But honestly, I'll just have to read November 9 for myself in the future. Anyways, back on this one. As I was saying before, there are definitely some situations right now that are frustrating me, but now I'm definitely coming to the falling actions and things seem like they're about to be going better, and people are beginning to start revealing things that they should have revealed like 10 chapters ago. But anyways, I am still really enjoying this one and I'm really looking forward to the ending. Hey guys, it is a little bit after midnight, so it is officially the final day of BookTube-A-Thon, and as I've said before, this week has flown by. And tonight I kind of want to finish up Confess, so I'm going to be trying to do that. I only have like a little over an hour left of the audiobook, so I'm really hoping that I can finish it tonight so that tomorrow I can focus on editing these vlogs for you guys and finishing up The Bad Beginning. But we will just have to see how far I get into this. I'm really excited about finishing it out, and this has really brought back my love of reading, which I am so happy about. But anyways, I will get back to you guys whenever I finish this book or I'm just too tired to read anymore. Hey guys, I'm officially done reading for the night because I finished Confess, and I'm so happy about it. I really love this novel. It was such a great experience to read it, and I'm really glad that I picked it up for BookTube-A-Thon. It was like really sad at the end, which was fine, and I did really enjoy the parts of it that were sad. At first it was like hard to get into this novel, but as it went on it just got more and more addictive to read. And my only complaint about the ending is that I wish there was more. I wish there was a prologue so we could see how things go on from the ending. I don't want to spoil anything for you guys, but I would love to have a prologue. But anyways, this novel was really cute, and I felt like the relationship in it, the main relationship, was a very healthy portrayal of a relationship. And if you disagree, I would love to know why down below. I personally have never heard anything bad about this novel. Personally, I can't really see anything that's bad about this novel, but I would love to hear your opinions on it as well. On Goodreads, I gave this a 5 out of 5 stars, and I will talk more about it in my June and July wrap-up video. But yeah, I really love this novel, and if you've read any of Colleen Hoover's other novels, please tell me where I should go from here. Other than that, it is late at night, so I'm drinking my sleepy time tea. And look how cute my little Starbucks cup is. My friend got it for me. It says Lauren's True Love on it, which is totally true, and it has coffee in it, but it has tea in it right now, but it's still pretty true. Anyways, I'm going to head off to sleep, and I will update you guys tomorrow if I do any more reading or if I just want to bring you along in anything I'm doing tomorrow. Hey guys, so the BookTube-A-Thon ended a few days ago, but I was not able to wrap up BookTube-A-Thon within the vlog because I was very busy on Sunday with some friends. But anyways, I didn't read any more Sunday, so you didn't really miss very much. I just wanted to end this video by telling you how many pages I managed to complete, how many books, and how many reading challenges. I'm sorry I wasn't able to do as many video challenges as I wanted to this year. It just felt very hectic and overwhelming, and I know that's how the BookTube-A-Thon was, but I just feel like I personally did not have a very good filming schedule. But I really enjoyed doing these vlogs for you guys, and I definitely want to do more in the future. So if you have any ideas for how I can do reading vlogs throughout the year, I would love to know your ideas down below. But anyways, I managed to read a total of 308 pages, which is definitely not that bad, especially within a week for me, because I just have not been reading that much throughout the summer or really throughout this year. And I only managed to complete one book, which was of course Confess by Colleen Hoover. And the challenge that I read this for was to read a book with a person on the cover, which you can see if you look very closely. And the other challenge that I would say that this completes is to read about a character that's very different from you. I can't really tell you based on like the base synopsis you're given, because she is around my age and she does live in Dallas like I do, but there is a plot twist that reveals another part of her character. I don't really want to spoil it for you guys, but if you've read this, you definitely know that she's very different from me. So yeah, I would say that I completed a total of 2 reading challenges. I would consider saying that I also read a hyped book for one of the other challenges, but I honestly haven't really heard that much hype about this, so I'm just going to count it for 2, and I feel like that's pretty good for this year's BookTube-A-Thon. So yeah, I really hope that you enjoyed my reading vlogs for this year. I would love to know anything that you'd like me to improve upon in the future, whether it's vlogs or just the BookTube-A-Thon in general, or just any tips and tricks you have. If you want to hear any more of my thoughts on Confess, this will be in my June and July wrap-up, which I will have up next week. So subscribe if you want to be notified for whenever I post that. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching this video. I would love to know down below how many books and challenges that you managed to complete during the BookTube-A-Thon. Thank you guys so much for watching, and now I'm going to go back to reading.